Alright, so as soon as I was about to start filming, the hydrofogger just kicked on there. I was just turning off all the fans and this is the only thing left on, so I thought, well, I might as well let it run, show you what that looks like. It's got the hydrofogger. It keeps the greenhouse nice and humid, and yeah, the Nepenthes love it. So hopefully you can hear me over it okay. It's not really loud, but it's kind of loud. It's set to a humidistat, and it's obviously fallen below my set point. I keep the humidity set at 95% in here, although I think the humidistat is a little off and it's probably closer to 90%. But hopefully it will stop soon and we can start this video. Nice and foggy in here anyways. This is one of two. I have one on the cool side, and then if we swing slowly past my messes, I have one on the warm side down there as well. It has a directional thing on there, so it comes out into the middle of the greenhouse. But yeah, they are great for humidifying spaces. Alright, so we were just about to get going, and then as quickly as that one stopped, this one started. This one never goes for quite as long because it's in a little bit smaller space there. You can see how the cone on the top limits it a little bit. It's not quite as much comes out, but it still gets fairly foggy in there. There, that one turned off too. Alright, we can begin, finally. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to do a Nepenthes update, a long overdue one. And we're going to spend a bunch of time with my Nepenthes today. And you can see how they're doing and what's going on here. So we're middle of May. Things are getting brighter finally. It's been a horrible spring. Really rainy, really cold, really cloudy. The shade cloth is only on a bit of the time when usually it's on like every day this time of year. But yeah, I'm going to keep the greenhouse a little more shaded this year. I usually go for about as bright as I possibly can, but this year they just did so well in the winter with low light that I'm going to keep them with sort of lower light, just semi-shaded. I'll try to remember to show you some like what leaf damage looks like from too much light and stuff like that as well, just to give you an idea of what is happening. But without further ado, let's get started on this. I had this guy down for a photograph today, and yeah, that's Berkey Eye. He's doing quite nicely. My hanging dripping system up here has been working awesome. It saved me so much time. This is tenuous here. See if we can even get it in focus for you. We're really close. I wonder if we're zoomed in. Yeah, we're a little zoomed in. What else do we have up there? Rob Cantley Eye. I can't see now. We're up a little high. Trusmoniensis. I have the step ladder out. Maybe we'll go up there in a second. Little Gelly Eye is looking very nice up there. A couple pictures on that. And we're not going to spend all the time above my head, but we're going to check out a few things up here. It's Italiensis. Singolana. Capilloii. They grow so slow, but they're starting to get fuzzy under the lid. Hopefully you can see me. There's like so much backlighting. It's so bright up there, even though it's cloudy. So we won't stay up there too long because of that. Like I say, we'll try to go up there again in a bit. Edwardsianas are hanging up now. They're doing quite well. Really happy with my Highland truncata. That's from BE. McFarlanii. Cercelia. Nicest spatulata picture I've had. Looking good. This is a nice Spectabilis. I'll show you the tag. I can't quite read the name. Not your regular one though. So quite nice. Izume from Seed. What else we got? Hamata spatulata there. But yeah, let's go down for a little bit here, and we'll maybe end up back up there. So here is my tray of my sort of personal, smaller seed growing, or not seed growing, but like little stuff. Call it the nursery. Nice little Edwardsiana. And a Raja is finally coming back there. Or not a Raja, a Macrophylla. Looking good. Glandulifera. I have a huge leaf jump on. This is Attenborough. He was hanging, but now he's sitting. There's another Attenborough picture. Argentii, looking pretty good. Looking pretty miniature there. My greenhouse door just opened. I'm going to walk over and close it, because if I don't, the fogger is going to go on, and it's cold out there. Excuse my mess. Let's see here. I was working on the hinges, and I was like making sure they were working all nicely, and I got them working so good the door just swings open now, like super easy. What else do we got while we're over here? These guys are my rigidifolias, likely hybrids, but 2 different plants there coming up nicely. Oblanceolata, nice one you don't see very often. There's Palawanensis. Alright, what else do we have that's in here that's kind of cool and sticking up? This is my Muluensis. And there's a Muluensis and then a Merdensis picture right beside it. There's a couple little Raja in there. I think this one here, we're back to zoomed in again, is a Raja Mira. I really like the Raja Mira. Aristolochoides, looking very nice. This is going to be a good year for this plant. And this one is Aristo Red Hairy Hamata. Been doing very nicely. Nice size pictures on it too. This is Alba in here. Its pictures just like go deep into the moss and I never see them. They're just sort of buried. An awesome jamban right there. And a flava right beside it. There's my Highland ampullaria. I grow it Highland. It's not supposed to be totally Highland. It's more like intermediate, but I grow it on the cold side. It's doing good. Diatis picture just opening. There goes that fogger again. Going to unplug it, so let's go for a little walk down this way. You can see a large Sibuensis there. Well, I go for the plug. You're really zoomed in there. No more fogger for this video. Since we're down here, look at this Diania. Ooh, that's nice. That is a nice picture. What do we have on this one? Petalata. Nice there. What else do we got back there? It's sort of worth showing. They're all sort of at their end down there. So let's go back up here. Back to where we were. Big bloom on the... This is a basil shoot from the Sibuensis. Look at this. This is massive. Look at this jamban. That is going to be amazing. Whew. And here are my first uppers on my Pitopangii ivory form. So you can see they're ivory colored pictures. There's going to be another nice jamban up there, but I can't believe the size of this. This is awesome. Boschiana. What else do we have here? This guy here is my Petalata. It's good size. Peltata, sorry. Good size Peltata. What else do we get here? Always underrated the Pulchera. Looking okay. I can't wait till it's big. Where else are we going? Let's go down a shelf. So of course these ones being on the top shelf are going to be sunnier. These ones here are going to be a little bit more shaded. So you can see, we talked a little bit about light. So you can see how red these leaves are. When leaves are growing in too much light, a lot of times they go red, but not all the time. I personally don't like red leaves on my plants. Look at this Ime here. It's supposed to be an Ime, could be Maxima, but it's so red, I don't like it. So the new leaf is less red. If you take a green plant like these ones down here, that have the tendency to be light sensitive. Sometimes they don't go red, they just go a horrible blotchy or even burnt around the edges, which I'll show you in a second. This is my Borneo Exotics Hamata. It is just amazing. Absolutely my favorite Hamata. It's really full of water right now and kind of tipping sideways, but just looking amazing. Hamata spatulata, sundew in there, catopasa, a smaller AW Hamata as well. What else do we got? This is kind of where my Hamatas live. That's a Hamata sibuensis. Look at that mouth open on that one. That is catopasa. What else do we got in here? This guy is Burkii Hamata. And this one here, I believe, is... Oh, yeah, that one's coming from the other direction. That's coming from here, which is Petulota Hamata. I'm really liking this Petulota Hamata. It's going to be really toothy, so that's nice. A few other little Hamatas back there. Well, we're down here. Pervillei. Nicest pictures I've had from it. This is Copelandii. It's underrated. I really like it. This is another form of light damage to it. So it was hanging, and yeah, it just got too sunny too fast for it, and that's how this one reacted. Didn't go red. It just kind of went well, dead. Nothing to worry about though. I took it down. The new leaves are coming out nicely, but it's really under sort of a shelf here. A lot of plants don't need as much light as you think they do. Dubia, cute little dubia. This plant never has more than like 5 leaves for me. These are some of my seed-grown nigras. Nice looking plants. Not as dark as I'd hoped, although that one, you know, just I can tell from this one, if I was to like wet that, it would go quite dark. Just for like photography purposes, kind of like you see the dark ones. Nice Pervillei. Okay, this one's been down a little longer than the other Pervillei. Not as red. Rob Cantley Hamata. More signs. I just took this guy down like yesterday. Leaf damage there from too much light. Freshly popped picture there. Macrophylla. Again, tucked under. This guy, instead of going bronze or blotchy, I find with too much light, Macrophylla, mine anyway, just kind of goes yellow. And so it's back down there. My Taminii. They're coming along. They're getting bigger. I wish there was like a good one to show you that was like open, but they're coming along anyways. There's so many in that pot, they kind of get like tangled in themselves. What else do we have that's cool? We're just sort of slowly moving by here. My Spectabilis is doing amazing. This moss up here has been getting way too much sun, and I let it dry out a couple times, which sucks. This is Alba. It's getting Alba-ish. It's getting white. You can see the white on the bottom compared to some smaller pictures. So hopefully in the next couple pictures we get some white pictures on that. It's getting quite big. Tentaculata. Ooh, there's my Intermis. Look at that. Some decent Intermis pictures. There's another one. That's the first one that's, whoa, semi-upper. And then there's another one now that's up there. And then there was one, oh, this one's now popped too. Look at that. That one's fresh popped. Let me get it in focus if I can. Can't get it in focus. There's like, I don't have enough hands. But anyways, it's a nice looking plant. This is AW platychilla. I'm hoping it's just an intermediate picture and it's gonna like flare out a little more. My cephalotus are all kind of spiking. Bongzo, big bongzo. This is huge. Very good size. Lamii is right behind it here. There's a couple Lamii and Monticolas in here. They're doing okay. These ones are my original Lamii. If you guys follow me, you've seen these guys a few times. slowly getting bigger. They're a few inches across now. My Hamatas here are really, these are my oldest Hamatas. They're really basiling this year. There's like tons of new little shoots under. These little pitchers are just sort of appeared from the new shoots coming out, and they're already like a really good size. But just some monster pitchers. I don't even know which one to show you. They're just monsters. Really happy with them. The plants then, these guys, if you look up here, all of these vines here that are all backlit are Hamata. So yeah, those are Hamata way up there. They're way above my head. So hopefully lots of light up there. Just what upper pitchers need and upper vines need is lots of light. So hopefully we're going to get some flower stalks on them. That'd be awesome. I see some uppers starting to form. There's a Hamata upper. That must be an intermediate. It's got too much color in it, even though it's like kind of halfway up the vine. It's got too much color in it to be a complete upper. And yeah, there we go. This guy just took down. He was getting a little bit yellow as well. There's another example of too much light. This guy goes yellow, or goes red and then goes yellow. My Mira, again, same deal. This texture pattern is just like a sign of too much light. You can see up there a bright yellow leaf. That is my Miranda. Again, too much light. When the leaf grows in the wintertime and then the sun comes out for the summer, the light changes drastically for them. So, and let's see what else we can do. Why don't I take you into the warm area? No, I'm going to take you up. We're going up now because up is a cooler view. And I'll also take you over here. Excuse my mess. Here are my Villosas. So I need to get in here and trim a few leaves off, but all in all, some of them are freshly repotted and others are definitely needing to be repotted. So you can see some laterite on top of the mix and some perlite, lots of perlite and moss. But yeah, they're happy in here. They stay nice and cool. It's usually closed even during the day. And then temperature gets down just below 50 Fahrenheit in here at night. But it's consistent. Doesn't matter how hot the day is. If it's winter, summer, it gets down below 50 every night. So anyways, now that you've seen that, we're gonna climb a little bit and see what things look like from up here. I'm pointing you down because I'm looking up because I need to find a spot where I can poke my head out. Because I'm climbing up on a ladder now. So I haven't been up here for a while either. My Trismoniensis is looking a little dry, and you're really zoomed in. You're looking a little dry. And yeah, everything's doing pretty good up here. It's hot up here. Ooh. I turned off the fan that's usually going up on the top area just for filming purposes and stuff. Harder to see up there than we thought. So we're gonna go into this area here. So a lot of my personal plants are hanging. My truncata. This is the first truncata of the year. You can see an ant crawling around on it up there. It has some old ones, but they're from last year. A new one is forming over there, but it's getting quite tall. It could be blooming size soon. Here is, let's see if we can get in there without some backlighting. Man, the backlighting is horrible. There's another ant on that Villosa. Marliana. It's cloudy day, but it's definitely bright when you look up. Holy cow. What else can I show you that's recognizable? We'll come down a little bit. Nice ampullaria. Clipiata. Elbow marginata there. Mirabilis. Take you down here a little bit. what's fun? They're all fun, but this guy I'm excited about. That's my Ampullaria Hamata. I like my Hamata hybrids. Some Campanulata. Need a bit of leaf trimming on them. Some more Campanulata. All doing quite well. That's a nice picture on that one there. That is a nice Campanulata picture. Oh, here's a couple that I can show you. Now, I'm not going to worry about these guys, because those ones, I'm just going to say are ready to go. And just, I planted up a couple Pervillei for myself, and yeah, they're doing really well. So you can see a bunch of pictures coming out on these guys. Nice there. I put them in, it's a lot of laterite. Sorry, not laterite, turfus. As just a clay rock sort of thing. It's what I can find easily around here. They seem to be liking it. It's turfus, perlite, and peat moss as a mix. I think there's some sand in there as well. But they're all doing very well. I've never had Pervillei do so well as these Borneo Exotics ones. The Borneo Exotics ones are just so like robust, it's crazy. So that's getting to be a big plant. This is a 5 or 6 inch pot. It's not your standard sort of 4-inch pot. It's bigger. And there's some Pervillei there to give you sort of an idea of how good these ones are doing. There's some seed-grown ones and a Wistuba plant. The exact same conditions. I've had them longer. And look at these ones. They're just, whew, they blow my mind. I'm so happy to have some like nice ones that are just growing really well. So yeah. But I put them in a bigger pot just for like, I want them to be in there like long term. I didn't want to put them in something small I have to like disturb them later, because the mix is a mix. It's not going to break down very easily at all. So they're going to be safe in there for years. But yeah, I'm really happy with them so far. Now that we're kind of getting into some weirder stuff, here is a nice one as well. It's my Madagascarensis. Hopefully it doesn't follow me there. I'm right on the very edge of the shelf. Like creepy on the edge, like bouncing half off. There we go. So yeah, it didn't do well at first. All the leaves sort of turned yellow, and then all the new growth came out good. It's on the front, so there's shade cloth there, because this year, as I said, I'm trying not to keep anything too bright, but it does get as much light as possible right on the edge of the shade cloth. It's quite warm and everything up there. My Villardii are up there as well. So they're in the same sort of mix as my Pervillei. And again, same scenario. I put them in a big pot. I don't want to have to repot these guys. When the roots get disturbed, they're kind of pissed off for a year or so. So yeah, but I'm happy about those guys. And that puts this video at 25 minutes or so. So I think that's going to be about all that I'm going to show you for now. I'm just sort of like looking around in case there's something major I missed. I'm going to bring this guy down. You can see some more light damage, but these guys are supposed to grow in full sun, so I don't know. We're going to bring it down here, and this guy's hanging up high. And I think what happened, you can see the newest leaf is coming out like perfect, but some of the older leaves, they're getting affected by the light, which is fine. I'm just letting them, because this leaf here is like so perfect. And what is this, you ask? That is my Tanax. So yeah, it's doing well. It came in an amazing size to start with, and it's doing really well anyways. So there's some pictures on it. They did something funny in the wintertime. The leaf got smaller. I think it was just like focusing on like some root growth, we'll say. But now the leaves are getting bigger again, and yeah, I'm really happy with it. So that's cool. This moss is dry too, so I definitely have to turn on my misting system and water some plants. But with the camera in my hand, I can never hook plants back up. Fogger's gone back on this side. I've unplugged it on the other side. And yeah, that's sort of what's going on for my Nepenthes. And yeah, so I hope you like this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching. Okay, one last minute here. I just turned on the drippers there. after our video because I noticed that everything was like pretty dry, so I thought I'd take you along for the 1 minute that these drippers are on. I hooked up a couple sprayers as well, so stuff gets sprayed. It's kind of nice. There's a sprayer up there, a few sprayers just along with the drippers. It helps the lines drain faster anyways. But all of the pots up top are getting watered. And yeah, this used to take me 20 minutes to do, and it's pretty like labor intensive because I had to be up there and my arms would get tired because I'd be up like with my arms above my head for 20 minutes. And now these things, you can see some pots are starting to drip. They all get watered. I just heard it turn off. That was our 1 minute. And yeah, they all get watered in 1 minute. So everything's starting to kind of drip. And 1 minute just seems to be perfect. If I go too many days without watering them, they don't drip from the bottom so much. I don't think I watered yesterday, but I watered the day before. But yeah, so now you can see everything is dripping. The moss is going to nicely rehydrate from the way up because now it's wet. And yeah, it makes my life so much easier having that dripper system on all these plants. So I just wanted to share that with you before we went as well. So the 1 minute makes it so the floor doesn't get too wet. And I forgot to show you this guy anyways. Leonardo, he's brilliant. Let's see if we can get some better lighting. Stupid backlighting. I thought a cloudy day would be best for him, but obviously not. So yeah, Leonardo there too. Anyways, again, thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.